Okay, hey YouTube. I was reading a comment on Tool Boss's channel, and somebody had commented about the size of the Makita subcompact compared to the blue uh, Makita. But as I'm going to show you now, here's the subcompact black, and here's the Makita blue. The Makita blue is actually, if you could see that, let me get my camera where it's gotta be. But anyways, I'm gonna measure them both just to show you. Alright, so the subcompact black is actually 5 3/8 from front to back, okay? Now the Makita blue is actually 4 7/8 from front to back. So I don't know if I could lay these down like that. If I lay those down like that, let me take my phone off of here. You could actually see now. You could actually see that the subcompact is actually not clearly batteries, handles, pretty much. As you can see, handle, trigger, battery. When you stand them up this way, pretty much this, and they both have, just so you can see that, they both have 3 amp hour batteries on them. But even from back to back, I mean, is it more subcompact? I mean, is it more compact this way? There's the difference right there. Okay. Now, as for the 12 volt and 18 volt, of course, this is the 18 volt. Let me get these sockets off of here. All right, so believe it or not, the 18 volt that comes in the kit, that Tool Boss, these are the ones Tool Boss is showing, the kit he just bought. This is the 1/2 inch impact wrench with the 3.0 amp hour battery. And this is the brushless, both brushless, but this is the brushless impact driver. So the impact driver, the impact wrench actually, the only difference between the subcompact impact driver is a tiny bit, as you can see right over the top here. I mean, here's the difference. So of course the anvil on the impact wrench is going to be a bit bigger, but width wise, the body or the top of the drill of the impact wrench and driver, they're about the same. Okay, and what's funny is here's a 12 volt. That's the 12 volt. This is a brushed. This is not the brushless subcompact, but they do make this in brushless. Okay, let me zoom back out. Oh yeah, I am zoomed out. But this is actually bigger. Clearly. Let me put this back to back here. All right, so my hand is here. I don't know. It's kind of hard to get it on my phone. But basically, from this way, you can kind of see a little bit clearer. This is the 18 volt. This is the 12 volt 3/8 brushed. This is the 18 volt brushless. This one has a 4 amp hour battery. I mean, height wise, of course, the 4 amp hour battery is going to be. But if you look at the 4 amp hour battery to the 12 volt 4 to the 18 volt 3. The battery size from here to here is not much difference. Shorter, yeah. Of course, naturally, it's going to be smaller from front to back, you know, like that. See, you can see the other one, of course, but the 18 volt was actually, the 1/2 inch one's actually smaller than the 12 volt one, you know what I mean? So there's really not too much difference. Same thing with the, this is the 12 volt compact, brushed, again, brushed, not brushless, impact wrench, okay? And here's the 18. Now, of course, this got a 1 point. Of course, it's going to be taller because this has a 3 amp hour battery on it. If you put a 2 on here, which I have a 2 right here. Okay. Just so everybody kind of knows the size differences. Now, here's a 2 amp hour battery on it. Okay, as you can see, there's not very, I mean, what is it, a 1/2 inch taller, maybe an inch taller with the 2 on it. So now I have the Makita 2 amp hour and the 1.5. But if I got the 2 amp hour if you got the 2 amp hour batteries for these, for the 12 volts, the battery, believe it or not, it's a little bit thicker than this one, so which makes that a little taller. Of course, this comes with the 1.5s. These come with the 3 amp hour. If you buy this in the kit, or if you buy this separately, it's going to have the standard charger, and this 2 amp hour actually comes with the black sub. This 2 amp hour actually comes with the black subcompact. They don't give you a 3, which is kind of strange. But let me lock that battery in there. Okay, that battery is locked in. But as you can see, I mean, let me throw this back up here. Let me throw this back up here. And of course, I got 1.5s. I have the drill. These are my 12 volt Makitas. I have the drill, impact driver. That came in the kit, 2 1.5s and a little charger. And it's not the fast charger, it's just a regular charger. Then I bought the 4.0 battery separately and the 3/8 impact. But those 3 are brushed, like I said. But these 2 are definitely brushless. The Makita blue and the Makita black subcompact are actually, what was I saying? I totally forgot what the heck I was about to say now. Totally forgot. Oh, okay. This one comes with a 3. This one comes with a 2. Like I said, so there's your battery difference. You know what I mean? So, I mean, maybe this comes with the, maybe this does come with the 2. Because they call it some subcompact. And that's the only thing that makes this, like I said, that's the only thing that makes that smaller is the 2 amp hour battery. So, and they do make 1.5s for 18 volt too. You could see here that focuses. These are all the 18 volt lithium. Okay, these are the battery options you got with the Makitas. Right there. Those are the options you got. 12 volts. And there's your battery options. You get a 4, a 2, or a 1.5. Okay. They only got 3 different I wish they would make 6s for the 12 volt. They should make a 3 and a 6 for the 12 volt. We'll see if they come out with one. Because if they made a 6 amp hour battery for the 12 volt, this thing, I mean, it works okay with a 4. Again, this is not a brushless. This is the little 3 3/8, I think. Yeah, 3 3/8 little circular saw that I like. They should make a 6 for these. This thing will work. I mean, it works pretty good. It's not supposed to be a big, powerful saw. It's supposed to be for cutting little stuff. As I said before, I use that little saw to cut this wood here on this the couple boards there, and the board on this shelf. I built that. There's another video on me building this little shelf right here. And as you can see, I have that shelf put up there now. I don't know if you guys just heard that noise. Don't ask me what that noise was behind me. Sounded like something was sliding or falling over here just now. I don't know what that was. It could have been water going down the pipe, because that is like the main drain pipe for all these condos right here, as you can see. You can hear water going down. I don't know what that noise was. But anyways, yeah. Let me get back to my video. Anyways, there's really this is more compact. I mean, obviously. I mean, how much more obvious can you get? From front to back. I know it doesn't look straight on my phone, but if I move my camera forward and move my camera backwards, you can see those are pretty much, I mean, over the top here. I don't know. One's further away. My camera's not picking it up. But these actually are, pretty straight. Again, I'll stand them both up like this, and you could clearly see with my phone level. You could clearly see this. The subcompact one's a little bit longer. Thinner, yes. Like I said, is it thinner? Yes. Body-wise on the top, it's skinnier. A whole lot more skinnier. But still, this is going to get from front to back in tighter places. That's why I got both of them. Because, you know what I mean? Of course, this is, like I said, this is a wider body, but you're going to get this in a little bit of a tighter spot than you could get this one. And then, of course, I got the DeWalt's. So, if I really got to get in a tight place, I'll use the DeWalt ones. And as you can see, the DeWalt is the DeWalt Extreme. If I put these down like this, of course, the DeWalt Extreme again is brushless, 12 volt. You could see the battery is going to be more compact, and you could see if I hold my phone, the DeWalt Extreme's actually smaller. Then if you want really tight space, then you use this DeWalt, because this is actually about a half. The screwdriver, the DeWalt Extreme screwdriver is actually a 1/2 inch from back to front. Same width body wise, but you know. So there's your difference right there. I mean, battery wise, yeah. Like I said, if I take this 2 amp hour battery off of the subcompact and I put it on the blue, and this is compact, I don't care what anybody says. This is, compared to old impact drivers, that's pretty compact. Because if I take my old rigid one here, as you can see, and I place it, you know, and I place them back to back, and believe me, they're even though my phone's not showing it, they are even. back to back. There you go. You can pretty much see they're pretty friggin' even. I mean, I'll even move that one back a little bit more, but clearly you could tell just by me standing here with my phone. This is almost 1.5 inches, 2 inches shorter. Even if I take this now and put it on top of this one, you could clearly see how much smaller the Makita is. Body-wise, everything. It's way smaller than... And this thing weighs a ton. And this is only a 1.5. Of course, like I said, that's my... This thing's about... I don't even know how old this is, but you could clearly see. I'll show you how old that is. Okay. There you go. There you go. Those are the same, believe it or not, those are the same exact drills. Same exact. Okay, they're both rigid. Obviously, this is a newer one. This is a newer one. It's not that new. It's a couple years old now. But you could actually see, if you look right here, look at how worn. I just noticed that now. I literally wore the rubber right off the corners. You could see this one's starting to get it too here. From, you know, use. You could see the rubber's good on this side, but it's getting worn there. This is totally worn off compared to that one. Even this side you could see. So I guess because I'm right-handed, I must be banging this side more than the other side. Look at the difference between those rigids. I mean, you can tell. Like I said, I put this one, and I actually think the brushes are wearing on this. I think the brushes are really worn down on that one. 7 years. And then you can hear this one. So this one is definitely my old rigid. It still works though. It still works, but it's getting there. I'm sure I could just get motor brushes from rigid and replace the motor. I could probably just get a whole new motor. Because as you can see on this rigid, I could take that apart real easy and put a new motor in there. But let's get back to the Makita. So like I'm saying, there isn't too much difference. This is actually shorter than the and of course this one has the different speed control and function on it. This one doesn't have speed control on this. Of course, it's in the trigger. Okay, this one has a speed control on the trigger too. This one actually goes a lot slower, and it's on high speed. This does run, I'll just say, this is quieter and runs a lot more smoother. And this one's more power. I'm just gonna say it. This one's more speed and more power. But there's not really too much of a difference between the Makita ones. The subcompact, and this is model number, as you can see, this is the XDT13, okay? And this is the 13 series too, as you can see. But this is the drill driver. So this is the XD. This is the XFD13. But these are both. That's why These are both the $99 ones. They're both the 13. They're both the 13s drill and impact. And then the sub compact is the 15 series, as you can see. XDT13 Makita. And you can see the RPMs and the hammers. I'll try to zoom that in there. This one actually has more impacts per minute. This one has 3,900 max impacts per minute. But this is only 3,000 RPMs. Okay? This one only has maximum 3,600 impacts per minute. But this is 3,400 RPMs. So, what I say this one was again? My phone focuses now. And I have my phone on a whole different setting for my camera. I have it on Pro. But nothing Pro about this camera. As you can see. It's not freaking focusing for shit. There it goes. So, again, speed-wise, this one's 400 RPMs more speed-wise, and this one is, and it's 300 impacts per minute less. 3,900 impacts per minute, 3,600 impacts per minute. But this is a more faster, powerful, obviously. By the back, obviously, you can see by the back of the tool. What one do you think is going to deliver more speed and power? You know what I mean? So, because of the size of this, that's why it has more impacts per minute. Or more hammers per minute, whatever. That's why this has 3,900. It needs that added impacts per minute, you know, to keep up with the big motor, with the big boy. But like I said, don't get me wrong, I love both of them. I use both of them. As you can see, they're my tools again. They're getting clean now because my hands are clean and I'm touching them. But not too much difference, guys, between the 13 and the 15, the subcompact and the Makita, $99. This one I actually got for, like I said, I got this for 60 bucks at the pawn shop. This regularly goes for $150. The kit with the fast charger, the 2 amp hour. You could check out my other videos and see my unboxing of all of these. I don't think I ever did an unboxing on these Makitas because I wasn't really making too many YouTube videos. I'm pretty sure I did the unboxing on this. I'm not 100% sure. I know I did an unboxing on this and the impact, and I did an unboxing on this, and I did an unboxing on this, and I did an unboxing and a little test run on all 3 of these DeWalts. And like I said, I like the DeWalts too. These things are super powerful. I mean, for little 12 volt drills, I like them a lot. But that's gonna be my video. Like I said, I'm gonna go leave a comment over there on Toolboss's thing and just tell them I just made a comparison video to the 2 Makitas. And I guess the guy was saying something about the black color. He wants this. He said he wished they made this in the blue, which would be nice. I mean, I honestly can say. I wish they would have gave me this. But like I said, I got this in the pawn shop. It was brand new in the box. It didn't have not a mark on it, scratch on it. And I got it for 60 bucks, brand new in the box. But whoever brought it to the pawn shop or sold it to the pawn shop didn't include the instruction manuals and all that stuff with it. But, you know, 60 bucks from 159. I'm pretty sure this goes for, I think this goes for $159 at Home Depot right now. Pretty sure I looked it up. And like I said, you could buy these separately. You could get this for $99. That's what I just paid for it. Brand new Home Depot. You could get this for $99 too. Brand new at Home Depot. For as long as they have them, because those were the Black Friday deals. And then, like Tool Boss just got this impact driver, and he's got this impact wrench, the 1/2-inch impact wrench. That's how I bought it in the kit. So yeah, basically just wanted to do a little video on that to, you know, show whoever's interested in seeing the size difference with the different batteries and color. I don't mind the black color. I kind of was iffy about it at first. I didn't like it, seeing it in the store. But I'll tell you what, the color of it really doesn't matter to me now. After picking it up and using this little subcompact, as you could see, what I do like about it, what I do like about it is it's almost the same size as a friggin' 12-volt DeWalt, and it's actually smaller. It's smaller than the Makita 12-volt, believe it or not. But size-wise, front to back, it's not much. It's about a quarter of an inch. It's about a quarter of an inch bigger than the DeWalt 12-volt, except for the battery, of course. Size-wise, you know, they're about the same height. But of course, you're gonna get more power and runtime because this is a bigger 18-volt battery, 2-amp-hour battery. I mean, these are all 2-amp-hour batteries too, but of course, like I said, they're, you know, 12-volt compared to 18-volt, you're gonna get more runtime. All right, somebody's trying to call my phone, so I'm gonna end this video because it's for a job, and I gotta answer I gotta call this guy back. But that's my video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. And if anybody wants to know any difference about, I don't know, any kind of drills, really, I have, like I said in my videos, I have rigid ones, I have Porter cable ones, I have Sears Craftsman ones in this bag. You know, I got all those Makita ones, DeWalt ones. I use them all. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever. I like a lot of impact drivers and drills because on my jobs, I'm always putting in all different types of screws, and you know what I mean? Or when I'm doing bigger jobs and I have guys on the jobs that don't have tools or don't have good tools, and I'm trying to get a job done quick, that's why I have all those. But most of the time, I do most of my jobs by myself. A lot of, like the apartment I did the video of, I did all that by myself. So a lot of my jobs, I just do all by myself, you know. People aren't in too much of a rush to get it done. And, you know, then they got one person to deal with instead of a, you know, bunch of different guys on the job, and somebody makes a mistake and everybody's blaming everybody else, you know. If you're in the contracting world, you know how all that stuff goes. So I like to just, most of my jobs, I like to just go do them myself. You know what I mean? And basically they know how the job's going to come out from start to finish, because most of all the people I work for, they're steady people that I did everything for in the past. So that's my video. Like, subscribe, like I said. Thanks for watching, and that's my little explanation on the Makitas and a few other drills and drivers. See ya guys on the next one.